Antiques Roadshow, the hidden history behind the appalling metals. The stunned guests on Antiques Roadshow could hardly believe their ears when expert Mark Smith delivered his jaw-dropping £100,000 valuation for their tarnished, neglected war medals. But what made these seemingly disgusting relics so valuable? The answer lies in their extraordinary rarity, historical significance, and the incredible stories of the two soldiers who earned them. Unraveling the mystery of the medals, as Mark Smith carefully examined the medals, he noted that one dated back to 1808, placing it firmly in the Napoleonic Wars era. Another, adorned with 5 clasps, commemorated the Syrian campaign of 1840, a conflict that saw British and Austrian forces intervene against Egyptian ruler Ibrahim Pasha. What's extraordinary here, Smith explained, is that most medals from this period have 1, maybe 2 clasps. 3 is rare, 4 is practically unheard of, but 5, that's museum grade. The clasps indicated the battles the soldier had fought in, making this particular medal a near-unique record of military service. The guests admitted they knew little about the original owners, believing them to be father and son, but Smith suspected there was more to the story. Given the timeline, these could belong to 2 separate individuals who served decades apart, he mused. Or perhaps it was one long-serving officer who fought in multiple campaigns over his lifetime. The shocking condition, and why it mostly, didn't matter. The medals were in, as Smith bluntly put it, appalling condition. Tarnished, misaligned, and covered in decades of grime, they looked far from valuable. Yet their historical worth outweighed their physical state. Restoration has to be done carefully, Smith advised. You don't want to over-polish them or damage the original patina, but a gentle clean and proper mounting could bring these back to life. He suggested consulting a professional conservator, warning that amateur attempts could inadvertently lower their value. Interestingly, the very neglect that horrified Smith may have inadvertently preserved the medals. Sometimes overzealous cleaning in the past has ruined details on antique medals, he noted. The fact that these were left untouched means the engravings are still intact, just hidden under dirt. Auction potential. Why £100,000 was just the start. While £100,000 was already a life-changing sum, Smith hinted that the medals could fetch even more at auction. If these were properly researched and their full provenance uncovered, collectors would be fighting over them, he said. Military medal specialists later confirmed that a 5-clasp Syrian medal from 1840 is almost unheard of in private hands. Most surviving examples are in national collections, said Dr. Eleanor Hartwell, a historian specializing in British military awards. If these can be traced to a specific officer, their value could skyrocket, especially if they were involved in key battles. The emotional impact on the owners. The guests, who had initially dismissed the medals as ugly and unimportant, were visibly moved by Smith's assessment. We had no idea, one admitted. They'd just been sitting in a drawer for years. For many families, heirlooms like these carry untold stories. These medals represent bravery, sacrifice, and history, Smith said. They're not just metal. They're a direct link to the past. The duo left the show determined to uncover the full story behind their ancestors' service. We're going to dig through old family records, one promised. Maybe we'll even find their portraits. A lesson for all antiques owners. This Antiques Roadshow moment served as a powerful reminder. Never underestimate what might be hiding in your attic. As Smith put it, the most unassuming items can hold the greatest value, both financially and historically. For viewers at home, the segment sparked a wave of interest in military antiques. Auction houses reported a surge in inquiries about war medals, with many families wondering if their own forgotten relics could be worth a fortune. What happened next? Following the episode, the guest reportedly contacted military archivists to trace the medal's origins. Early research suggested the 1808 medal may belong to an officer who served under Admiral Nelson, while the Syrian campaign piece could be linked to a decorated Royal Marine. As for the fate of the medals, Smith's playful plea, "Give them to me so I can love them," may not have been entirely in jest. Rumor has it that a major museum has since expressed interest in acquiring the collection, pending further authentication. One thing is certain, What began as a pair of manky old medals turned into one of the most remarkable discoveries in Antiques Roadshow history. And for the lucky owners, their careless storage may have just led to a six-figure payday and a priceless connection to the past.